there, this is Cassia.
And this is Brian.
Welcome to The Ebon Hawk, a podcast discussing Star Wars news and Knights of the Old Republic.
Spoiler alert for the Knights of the Old Republic series and the Star Wars films, TV shows, and all other media.
This is where the fun begins.
All right, so those statues are out of Cassia and mine's price range. So the next item we got here dropping in the Knights of the Old Republic world and Old Republic world are a couple of things from Hasbro. So the first one we're going to talk about is the Lucasfilm 50th anniversary collection that they've got going. They are reissuing the Black Series Darth Revan. Now this was originally in the black and red box of the Black Series, which is the 6-inch scale. It was number 34, and it's pretty hard to come by. You have to go to like eBay to find it, and the prices are pretty high on it. So they're re-releasing it, and it looks great. The like cards that they're on are really nice. It has kind of the Lucasfilm 50th anniversary logo on there. They released the Jedi Knight Revan last year at GameStop. It was like in their Gaming Greats line, but this is just the regular Hasbro Black Series line, and it looks really fun. This is something that I did pick up, so I'm gonna have to wait and see when it looks like when it comes in, but pretty excited about this one. Did you have a chance to take a look at that, Cassia?
Yeah, I've looked at it. I'm not going to buy it. I do have the Darth Revan Funko, though, that Plo Koon's book club gifted me, so that's my Darth Revan fix, I guess. But I really like, they even have the lightsabers are the correct lightsabers, and it looks like a good reproduction of his armor and mask and everything, and even like there's like cool tattered a nice tattered cape.
Yeah, it looks really nice. And I have the Black Series and the red box figures, so I'll be interested to see if any of it's changed. It's kind of hard to tell in the pictures on the website, and it doesn't really say what changes they made. But yeah, it comes with the purple and the red lightsaber, and yeah, it looks really good. So I got one of those on the way. So you'll have to keep an eye on our YouTube page, because I'll probably open that up and get a little video for every one of it.
Yeah, because I've seen this before, but it seems to like be a little bit nicer, a few touch-ups and all that. So, which is like, the point of a re-released figure. So
yeah, and so Hasbro is also doing another re-release figure. So they did a fan vote for, I think there were 4 different figures you could vote for, but one of those was the Republic Trooper from Star Wars The Old Republic game. So this figure was out in 2012, and I just, right before we started recording, I was interested in seeing like how expensive it was, because the 4 that you could vote on were ones that were pretty rare, and they're like $200 and up on eBay. So it's awesome that they're re-releasing it, so people that want to, get this figure for their collection are able to do so. But it looks pretty cool, so I might have to check this one out. I'm not sure on this one yet, but it looks pretty neat. So
it looks like a great figure, and it's nice to have a nice slew of different action figures to choose from.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this character. I don't have that figure, and you and I have never really gotten into the Star Wars The Old Republic game. So one of these days, you and I are going to have to dive into that a little bit and try to figure it out. But yeah, this figure looks pretty cool. So I might have to pick one of those up. I'm not sure, but
yeah, we'll have to get some SWOTOR people onto the pod, and kind of maybe we can review trailers and stuff, and
yeah,
which we've kind of reviewed a few of them on the podcast before, but I mean, as we kind of like wrap up our Knights of the Old Republic trilogy, kind of like how we would handle that as a trilogy of movies. Like we can kind of get some more SWTOR representation, in our podcast, and gear up to talking about like Knights of the Old Republic 2. And I mean, we've have we talked about this? Like Knights of the Old Republic is a little bit more like a movie series, like a trilogy of movies, but like KOTOR 2 is kind of more like a novel or like a college class, I think. Like you're kind of like really hitting on themes and deconstructions and character analysis and all that. So it'll be a bit different.
Yeah, it'll be different. It'll be fun to get into that too. And yeah, I'd be pretty excited to get into the Old Republic because I know people really seem to like it. People that play it and experience that world. So I'm gonna have to check it out. But a question I have for you, Cassia. So we've got Revan coming back as a re-release. This Republic Trooper coming back for a re-release. Those are fine. We've already had those figures before. But if they were going to do another Black Series figure of someone we don't have yet, who would it be? And you're not allowed to say Bastila. You have to pick someone else.
Well, I knew I was going to say, I'm going to say Bastila, but just for the sake of like conversation, I'll choose another one. But I mean, I would like a improved Bastila in my humble opinion, but I feel like Karth would be a fun choice because he has like a nice orange jacket, and like he has the pistols and he's like a pilot, like Star Wars doesn't have enough pilots. That was sarcasm, but also like a little T3M4 like on the side with one of the characters would be cool in my opinion. I'm just kind of thinking like I also would just like a big Ebon Hawk, like how people had the Millennium Falcon action figure, or I guess it's not a figure, but like it's something. It's made out of plastic, and they had it.
A vehicle. That's what those are called.
It's a vehicle. Yeah, it's a plastic toy vehicle. Yeah. And then I'm trying to think who would you want from Knights of the Old Republic 2?
So from Knights of the Old Republic 2, if I was going to get a figure from there, that's a good question. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Probably Kreia, I guess, maybe, or maybe Darth Sion, because we've gotten Nihilus came out in the Gaming Greats line last year. Sion, I think, would be a pretty cool looking action figure. But yeah, Kreia's great, or the Handmaiden would be cool. So
yeah, I think Kreia would be great, but I think like just Beodur's arm, I would like to see how they would pull off his arm. And I think like
and then
Atton,
he could come with his little probe. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, and like Atton, I mean, I'm kind of working on like learning to enjoy like Atton's character a bit more because I know like Atton means a lot to a lot of people, but I'm kind of just like he has a cool jacket, but like I don't really see the allure, but I'm trying to see the allure. Tell me why I should like Atton more, So like Atton, Beodur, and Kreia for me for Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Yeah. Hello, Brian here with a breaking news announcement. So right after we recorded this episode, they announced that the next Gaming Greats figure that's coming to GameStop in their Black Series line is none other than Zaalbar. So he's the number 4 of the Gaming Greats line in this new kind of trapezoidal box, and he looks pretty great. We were very surprised to see a Knights of the Old Republic character come in again so quick, especially with the other announcements, but yeah, it's pretty exciting. So first thing I did when I saw that this was announced, put it on Instagram, tag Cassia, so she and I could talk about it, and she could take a look at it, and we were talking, we both really love Big Z, but that seems like a weird kind of character to have picked straight out to do kind of this one-off of. So we don't know. Maybe it's like a reused Chewbacca figure that they're doing for this, or maybe that means that, maybe Mission and Jolie are close behind, hopefully. But yeah, so we were a little surprised to see him. Now, taking a look at the figure, just from what you can tell, just from the picture, because I don't think it's, it's not available in stores. It's just going to be available to pre-order this week that the episode comes out. But, it looks like he has a sword, which looks pretty much like the sword he's got in the game. And he's got kind of this red, like, overall strap belt kind of a thing. And it looks a little sloppy, I think, but I do think that it looks pretty much like how it looks in the game. So I'm okay with that. It's hard to tell kind of on these accessories how good it's going to look until you actually get the actual figure. And yeah, so as far as what do we think is next? Like I said, I don't know. Does that mean that Mission is close behind? Zaalbar can't get very far without his buddy Mission. So maybe she's up next, maybe Jolie, so we can do, some Kashyyyk game time, have our characters there. And Zaalbar fits right into our next guest that we're having come on. So we had Hooney on in episode 59, and he's going to be back in a couple of weeks talking again. But him and Cassia did a deep dive on Kashyyyk and about, Zaalbar and, Zaalbar's clan. So I don't know. I'm pretty excited to get more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic figures out there. This one was a surprise, so I'm going to have to pick this one up and see what it looks like, but pretty exciting. So I'm going to let you get back to the regular episode.
And you can find us on Instagram at Evan Hawk Podcast.
And if you want to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram. It's at astro_droid_. The Ebon Hawk can be found on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, as well as everywhere else that Anchor Podcasts are distributed. Subscriptions, reviews, and shares help us out.
Our intro and outro themes were composed by Alistair Scheuerman at alistairsounds.wixsite.com/Alistair Sounds. Our transition music was composed by Christian Walker at christianwalkermusic.com. This episode of the Ebon Hawk Podcast has been brought to you by Nikki Dog from Patreon. May the Force be with you. We will be back soon. Bye for now.